2, 1. It is time for the Coach Lambert Show, National Championship Edition. Coach, got a couple of things going on this week, right?
Just a little bit. We are slammed with basketball and practice and our friends and family on Monday night, but it's the most exciting time of year. It's the most stressful time of year. It's every adjective you can think of time of year. It's a lot, but it's very rewarding. We're almost to the pinnacle of our season, what we work all year for. So everyone's getting anxious, but the good kind. We're all starting to get really ramped up for what's coming next week.
A busy time. We'll start with tomorrow, Friday, January 31st. So tomorrow we're going to have a basketball game at Hoover, correct?
Correct. We're going to go cheer on the boys at 7 o'clock.
Okay, and JV will cheer at 4 and 5:30. And then Saturday, February 1st, varsity is going to cheer at Chelsea. That is our girls in the tournament, right?
Yes, opening round of the area tournament. We will be there to cheer on the girls Saturday night.
Okay, and then Monday, nothing Sunday, or are you guys going to practice?
We're going to practice, but nothing besides practice.
Okay.
Which seems like a pretty calm day for us nowadays when we don't have multiple things to do in one day.
So after practice on Sunday, you go to Monday the 3rd. JV is going to cheer at Chelsea at 7 p.m. The boys' opening game of their tournament, the JV is going to cheer that game,
yes.
Right? Okay, excellent. And then we have Friends and Family. Is that what it's called, the showcase?
Yes, our Friends and Family National Showcase. We call it Friends and Family, but it's really the whole Spain Park community. We would love for as many people to come out as possible. One, the girls feel super supported when there's a big crowd, but two, it's always really helpful to put these routines in front of a large group of people before we go do it in front of the largest crowd we'll see all year at Nationals.
Right, it's going to be big crowds. And so as far as payments, forms, all that's in order?
All of it's just about in order. The last few Nationals payments are trickling in. I've got to send home a waiver with everybody tomorrow to make sure we get signed and take down for our registration. But medicines were due to Nurse Laney on the 29th. Insurance cards are due to me tomorrow, if you haven't gotten that to me yet. But besides that, it looks like we're getting ready to roll. It's kind of scary. My to-do list is starting to get kind of smaller and smaller the closer we get to the day that we leave, which makes me a little bit nervous, but super exciting that stuff is getting done.
Absolutely. And so as far as rules for the parents, just most of the parents have been here, but not all.
Right. So
parents can't go to the hotels and those type of things. Anything different from years past?
I don't think anything different. Parents just can't go in the hotel rooms, but we meet the parents in the lobby all the time for them to come say hi. A lot of times they've dropped off food, depending on what time we compete. Parents are allowed at the hotel, just not in the hotel rooms. Parents, I'm going to make it an official rule that you have to be loud in the parent area. Assign one parent to take the video, and then everybody else be screaming and yelling. Mike will get a great video for us. He always does. So everybody else put your phones down and yell. I know that my mom has actually bought some special little light up pom-poms for our fan section that she's really excited about, because where we compete is so dark. A lot of times the girls just can't see us at all. So they'll at least be able to see the light up blue and white pom-poms my mother has bought and shipped to my sister's house in Orlando to give out to everybody at Nationals.
Excellent.
So grab your pom-poms, yell really loud, and of course, just make sure your kid's following all the trip rules so we don't have to worry about anything while we're down there.
So, Coach, on Tuesday, February 4th, what time does everyone need to arrive?
So Tuesday's our last day of practice.
Okay.
So we will be here till 5:15 or 5:30 doing our last run-throughs. Wednesday morning is when we're going to leave, and everyone will be here at 6:30. It's the girls' favorite practice of the year at the crack of dawn. Luckily, our first performance day this year is not in the early morning like it has been in years past. However, looking at our schedule, we've got the potential to be competing as early as 8 o'clock in the morning on the 2 other days of competition. So we're going to have them ready. We'll run full outs before we leave at 6:30, and the bus should be pulling out of here around 8 o'clock.
Okay. And then Thursday, once you're down there, you're going to have a practice session, I assume?
Yes, we have gotten, this is the benefit of us going early. We've gotten a time slot to where we get to go into the warm-up room and have 20 minutes on a mat. So one, we get to run down there and be on a mat before we compete. But two, everyone who's never been to Nationals before, they get to have that, oh, this is the arena, this is this giant facility I've never been in. They'll have that experience a day early instead of it being right before they're about to compete. So we're hoping that'll do good for nerves. We've got a lot of new ones coming with us this year. So we want to make sure everybody's as comfortable as possible.
Sure, and it's very big arenas. They play college basketball tournaments there. It's quite a
It's huge.
site. It is, and all of them. We don't compete in the State Farm one, but all the others still are basketball-sized arenas.
Yeah,
All right, and then so Friday, 12:47 will be game day. Is that right?
correct. We'll kick it off with game day in the athletic center.
And then 2:50 is traditional, and then the Saturday the 8th is going to be traditional semis starting at 8:30. And game day semis starting at 5:30, but that's the window. I'll put that on the screen too.
Yeah, this is like the least helpful area. Like, oh, parents are asking, oh, when we compete? Well, sometime between 8:30 a.m. and 8:50 p.m. Unfortunately, we don't know.
First of all, we have to advance.
Right, we got to advance first.
Right, you have to advance from Friday to get to Saturday, and then if you advance from Saturday to Sunday, as the girls have the last 3 years.
Yes.
Then and Sunday, but they have the schedule change. It looks to be a little more friendly with the Super Bowl too.
Yes, absolutely. Super Bowl Sunday might be saved for all of our cheer dads on the trip. But when it comes to, what was I about to say? Lost train of thought. Semis and finals this year, they've changed it. It used to be random draw for what performance order you were going to go in. After the first round, you now perform lowest ranking to highest ranking in the previous round.
It's
so
seeded.
If we, coming out of prelims, they take 10 teams, and we're the 4th ranked team, we'll compete 6th. And we don't know, especially when it comes to traditional semis that go from 8:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. That's us. If we're ranked low going into the semis, we'll be really early in the morning. The higher we're ranked, the later we'll compete. So it completely has to do with our performance on Friday. We're really hoping for 3 hit routines in traditional this weekend or next weekend. That's the goal, and we're hoping that that'll get us as high up the rankings as we can possibly get.
So after Sunday, Monday is park day. The whole team will go to the park.
Yes.
And then return on Tuesday the 11th.
Correct.
Excellent, Coach. Good luck, and I know it's been a very busy time. The girls are tired. They put a lot of work in. I know you and your staff, Coach Perry, put a lot of time in. We look forward to it, and go Jags.
Go Jags. We're excited.
Relentless forward progress. Rosters change, coaches change, and state classifications change. Relentless forward progress is about overcoming change and adversity to achieve your goals. My name is Kevin Harper, founder and wealth advisor at RFG Advisory Group in Inverness. I started my own wealth advisory practice more than 2 decades ago to help people navigate their financial lives. Life is dynamic, but having a clear strategy to reach your financial goals can make all the difference. Now let's enjoy these Jags and their relentless forward progress.